Welcome. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Tonight, I am going to be sharing with you a little bit about what we do as coaches, and I'm going to share with you how we do it, how we earn money. I'm actually going to share my income with you. Oh, Jenny just made it. And Jenny is now on. Jenny, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties, guys. So Jenny is actually going to kick off the presentation for us and talk a little bit about her story before we get started. So I'll let her go ahead and do that, and I'll get the slide shared. So Jenny, if you just want to, I think you're doing slides 1 through 6. If you just want to talk a little bit about you, and I'll get this shared while you do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for asking me. So when I started back in March of 2015, it was, I just felt miserable with myself, truly. I was at the highest weight I was ever at. And I mean, everything else was going great in my life. Like, I had just bought a house, I just got engaged, I was working a good job, but I didn't feel good inside. So I knew I had to do something. And I saw this girl had posted about the 21-day fix and Shakeology on Facebook. So I messaged her and I said, I don't even care what it costs. Like, I need to do something. And that's exactly what I did. I started it within a week of getting it. And then I had joined one of Jillian's challenge groups. And within the first 21 days, I knew that I had to continue to do this and I had to share this journey with other people. So that's basically what got me started. And then I figured, to start coaching, I was able to further dedicate myself to something I was already doing and to help other people.
All right, can you guys all see that? Hold on, I don't know why my slides are so small. There we go. That better? Awesome. All right. Jenny, okay. So I am going to, okay, can you see that, Jenny?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so I will let you kick it off. You kind of did your intro, and we will kick it off with, here you go.
Perfect. Let me just say I'm on my phone, so the slides are a little bit smaller. Okay. So what does a Beachbody coach actually do? When I first started, that was my biggest thing. I had no idea where to even start. So I knew that coming into coaching, I was not even close to a nutritionist, nor was I a fitness professional, which I quickly learned that is the majority of coaches. And that's totally okay because we leave all the hard work. There's geniuses at Beachbody. So our job is to help people. We're there with our challengers every step of the way. I know for me that was the biggest thing, was like to have a coach to help, push me, even when I didn't want to, being in the challenge groups and, seeing my coach there every single day. I'm sure even when she didn't want to be, she was there anyway. So that was a huge part of it. And then so I prefer gym to at home workouts. And so a lot of people, are like, oh, I really like going to the gym. I can't work out at home. I don't have a lot of room, which is completely fine too. We have a lot of people on the team that are runners and they just drink Shakeology or they'll pop in a DVD every once in a while. But what we do like as coaches is to be a product of the product. So we do recommend that you're either drinking Shakeology or doing a workout program, or of course sticking with both. I don't have a huge network of people. Can I still do this? Absolutely. So when I first started, I was like, who the heck am I going to sell this stuff to? I'm going to have my mom, my dad, but really when I started and I just started sharing my journey, and people, that struck interest right there. And I was able to, get more information to these people and get them in challenge groups and keep them motivated. Um, what if I don't have a Beachbody? So a lot of us, when we start, probably do not have a Beachbody. I know when I started, I didn't feel comfortable in a pair of shorts, let alone a bathing suit. And I've come a long way with that, and I'm proud of that. What do we do as coaches? So we share with others. That's a big thing. We want to share our results. We want to share our struggles. Even if we, go through the McDonald's drive-through, we're telling people about it. We're not perfect. It's going to happen. We're friends. We help our challengers. We're a product of the product. We're using the workout programs. We're drinking our Shakeology, holding others accountable. That's a big thing for me. That was the big thing with the challenge groups, which is, I like the challenge groups because everybody sees what goes on your Facebook page, but in the challenge groups, it's private. Only people in the group are seeing it. So even if you want to share, a picture that you wouldn't share with just anybody, but you want to share it with somebody, the challenge group is a great place to share that. And of course, the 25% off. That was a big thing that got me in the beginning. I wanted to continue drinking Shakeology after my first round of 21-day fix, and I was like, oh, it's kind of pricey. But now, especially with the discount, I think of it as an investment in my health, and I won't go a single month without it. So Jillian there on the left and me on the right. So the pictures on the left are where we started, and the pictures on the right in progress pictures. We never say, before and after, because, yes, after a workout program, after you complete, a round, but I feel as though we're a work in progress. So, there's always room for improvement no matter what it is. So we just keep working hard. Man, Jillian, look at those pictures. Find your why. So your why. Why are you doing this coaching thing? Everybody's why is going to be different. For me, when I started, I know it was for the discount. I wanted the 25% off. And then I was already working out, eating relatively healthy. I was drinking my Shakeology. So I was like, why not help other people reach their goals? And why not have them get the same results that we are getting? Team. So that's exactly what we are. We're a team. We run groups, we run trainings, we do team calls, we give this, and even if you've been a coach for years, there's always the tools. You're not just going to be thrown into it. You're not going to be on your own. We're going to work through it together. Your business, we're not going to run it for you, but we will provide all the tools for you to successfully run your own business.
Okay. Thanks, girl. I'm going to get started with my slides. So I'm going to talk a lot about the financials. Before I do that, I'm going to share a little bit about my story. So my story is actually pretty similar to Jenny's. I started as a challenger, and everyone always says to me, I could never do this business because I just started working out and I don't know anything about health and fitness. And, I'm 40 pounds overweight, or I'm 100 pounds overweight, or I'm skinny fat, or whatever the case may be. I started this journey 40 pounds ago, as you saw in my, before picture. And honestly, it was the absolute best time for me to start because I was relatable. I wasn't a fitness professional. I wasn't someone that did this for a living. I didn't have this perfect body, and people wanted to come on the journey with me, right? They didn't want me to tell them what to do. I didn't want to tell them what to do. I needed people to support me along my journey. So we hear from people all the time, I can never help anyone. I can barely help myself. I will tell you that coaching is absolutely the only thing that has kept me in line. And my challenge groups help me just as much as I help them. I started a long time ago. I didn't have a big why. I didn't have a job I hated. I didn't have kids at home I wanted to be with. I, wasn't in a ton of debt. We hear all these huge whys from these coaches, and those are amazing. And trust me, some days I wish I had whys like that, they're amazing, but it just wasn't who I was. I just was someone that had struggled with weight their entire life. I graduated high school at almost 200 pounds. I'm 5'4" at 17 years old. That is large. And I tried pills, crash diets, wraps, whatever, you name it, I tried it. And so I found something that worked for me, and I had a passion for sharing it with others. I started, like Jenny, also for the discount, and very quickly realized the business potential. And I'm actually going to share my income with you guys. But recently, some of you guys know my story. Recently, my why has changed, and that's okay too. So I was recently in a traumatic accident. I was walking my dog through a crosswalk and got hit at full speed by a car. And I almost lost my life, and I had emergency brain surgery, and I shattered my pelvis. And truthfully, one of the only reasons that I survived is because I was in good shape before, because your body just can't handle that trauma. And even if I had survived, if I wasn't in good shape, I wouldn't have I've had this remarkable recovery. I'm pretty much like a walking miracle. They said that I wouldn't survive. They said I'd have brain damage, and they said I'd never walk again. And I'm doing all of those things. So I have such a passion for helping people now. We run everything from free groups to paid groups to everything, because it's just so important to me that people get the help that they need, and that they, get in shape the right way. Like I said, this is just all about healthy eating and working out. That is what it's about, and that is long-term success. So that being said, your income is a direct reflection of how many people you help. I am a terrible salesperson. I tell my team this all the time. I am not a good salesperson. I cannot sell anything. If you ever watch my page or Jenny's page, we rarely ever post our link to buy things, because that's just not about sales for us. We post our link twice a year, and actually today is one of the days we post our link. We post it during the Black Friday sale, which just launched today, and we post it during our summer sale because stuff sells out so fast that we just want to make sure that people get what they need. But most of the time, we never ever post our link because we want to talk to people. We want to help people. We want to see what they need. We don't just want to sell something and walk away. This isn't candles or makeup or anything like that, right? This is about helping people. You are always welcome in our groups. And once you purchase something, you're a customer for life. And even if you don't purchase something, you are a customer for life. We get 25% commission on every customer purchase, and we get a 25% discount. We also get team bonuses if you decide to build a team. You have no requirement to build a team. Everyone always asks that, do I have to recruit other coaches? No, you absolutely do not have to recruit other coaches. But I always tell people, if you want to build a full-time income, which I'd say is probably around $1,000 a week, right, or more, you probably will have to start recruiting, getting those team bonuses, unless you're one of those people that can sell ice to an Eskimo and you can, sell at least $4,000 in stuff to customers every single week, right? And 25% of that would be 1,000, but most of us can't do that. So you definitely do not have to build a team, but if you want to earn a full-time income, I usually recommend it. And then, of course, we have no pressure to sell, no pressure to buy, no pressure to meet quotas, and we don't stock any products. So we have no minimums, we have no quotas, and we don't have to hold anything. They ship everything out for us, which is amazing. So now I'm going to share my income with you. So I'm at about month 28 now, but this goes up to month 24. So Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from the team Beachbody Coach opportunity. Each coach's income depends on his or her own efforts, diligence, and skill. See our statement of independent coach earnings. So I always want to preface with that because there is no guarantee. These are my personal earnings. So I think month 1, my mom bought something from me, and so I made $28. And then month 2 is where I started to realize the potential in this and started to run with the business. Both Jenny and I work full-time jobs while we do this. I work a full-time job as a manager in a Fortune 10 company, and Jenny is an ER nurse. So we definitely have full-time careers and do this on top of it. This is my per month income, right? So I'm pretty much making a full-time income working part-time. I don't love to share this because it's not just all about the money for me, but you can see that really if you work hard and you help a lot of people, you are rewarded. And it's amazing to get an income from doing this, honestly, for doing something that we absolutely love. So, this thing's being weird. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to talk to you about some of the myths that we hear with Beachbody, because a lot of people will say like, oh, isn't that just one of those pyramid schemes and it's just a scam and all that sort of stuff. So as you can see, you know, is it a pyramid scheme? I mean, the answer is no. Pyramid schemes are illegal, right? But you'll see the Beachbody structure on the left and the corporate structure on the right. And you'll notice that actually the corporate structure is more pyramid-y than the Beachbody structure. A pyramid scheme is where you pay money and you don't get anything in return. With Beachbody, you get stuff with your discount, you pay for it. You don't just buy things and get nothing in return. You also are not held back by the person above you. The person that brought you into the business can make more or less than you. They can be a higher rank or a lower rank than you. It doesn't matter. And what's very interesting about Beachbody, which a lot of people don't realize, is that this is actually a reciprocal business. So what I mean by that is that, you know, for example, Jenny is one of the coaches on my team, but as her business grows, my business grows, but also as my business grows, her business grows. What I mean by that is new coaches that I bring into the business actually help her earn income, which a lot of people don't realize. And our team places people in such a way that you have that income and you have, we call it trickle down volume, which if you decide to build a team can really positively influence the amount of income that you get. So that's something really important to realize that a lot of people don't know, is it's actually a reciprocal relationship and your coach can help you earn income as much as you help them. Myth number 2, you have to be a salesperson. We're not salespeople. We're just people who love to live fit or learn to live fit and are willing to help others by offering suggestions and support. You will not learn sales training on our team, but rather you'll learn how to have conversations with people about health and how to invite them to join you on your journey. You need a lot of time. As I said, Jenny and I both work full-time. The issue is not lack of time, it's lack of focus. We're committed to teaching you how to get the most out of your time you have with our training programs and tracking systems. So we run a new coach internships that's 21 days, and we go through how we built this business in about an hour a day. I'd say I work about 10 hours a week. I work about an hour a day during the week, and about 5 hours on the weekend catching up on other stuff. You have to have a garage full of inventory. Also false. Beachbody gives us our own websites for customers to purchase products. and they handle all of our inventory for us, which is pretty amazing, right? And stuff we just don't have to deal with. We don't have to buy stuff and hang on to it until someone wants to buy it from us. So you are your own boss. There is no, as you sign up as a coach, you can be any of these coaches, and you don't have to tell anyone what kind of coach you are. You can just work the business however you want to work it. A discount coach is just someone that likes Shakeology or likes the performance line or loves the programs and wants to get the discount, right? Because why not? You get a 25% discount on every single thing that you purchase, always. Even stuff that's already on sale, like the holiday sale that's going on now, it's like up to 78% off. We get an additional 25% off that. So we always get, our extra money on sale. Then there's someone who's a part-time coach. Maybe it's someone that wants to get their products paid for, so they want to earn a little bit of income. They promote a little bit. They work just a tiny little bit, up to, whatever they want to do or whatever they don't want to do. Maybe they built a team, maybe they don't. And then there's a full-time life changer, which is someone who is building a team, ready to change lives, and they're creating, a secondary stream of income for themselves, because a plan B is never a bad idea, right? Nothing is for sure in corporate America or life, really. So I started for the discount, so did Jenny, and we're both on our way to full-time life changers. But at any time, we can go back and forth, and you are your own boss. Like I said, no minimums. You don't have to decide what you want to do right now. But a lot of people do join us just for the discount alone, because even if you just get Shakeology for 6 months and nothing else, it saves you like $100 US if you join to coach. Okay, so how do I get signed up? You can sign up with a $39.95 coach sign-up fee. If you are military, a military veteran, or a military spouse, that sign-up fee is waived, and you don't pay our $15 membership website fee. So that's something important to know. If you have previously purchased a challenge pack, which is Shakeology or the performance line plus a program, that $40 fee is also waived. So it is also free for you to sign up. And then going forward, you would just pay the $15 a month website fee. And so we're going to talk a little bit about those website fees. You can also waive that $40 fee by joining as a coach with a challenge pack. So you can not pay that $40 at all and purchase any program you want, plus Shakeology or the performance line. So you basically are buying products for yourself and not paying anything to sign up, which is pretty sweet, right? And you don't pay that $15 until the following month. All right, so we're going to talk about what the $15 covers, because everyone's like, what is that? So if you're just a discount coach, you can just consider it a membership fee. Just covers your membership, like, BJ's or anything else you'd have a membership to get the discount, right? So what does the $15 cover if you decide to work the business? Media promotion and brand awareness. So you'll see tons and tons and tons of ads online and ads, infomercials, that sort of stuff. One thing that's really different about Beachbody from other companies that I didn't mention is that before Beachbody had coaches, they were an extremely successful company. They sold hundreds of millions of dollars of P90X, Insanity, all those programs in those late night infomercials. I'm sure you remember them, right? But what they found was, and some of you might be able to relate to this, they were selling them and people were doing like a week and then it was sitting on the shelf collecting dust. They weren't using them. And Beachbody's mission is to end the trend of obesity. Beachbody is a company. They do want to make money. I'm not saying that they don't want to make money. But what I'm explaining is that they felt as though someone having a coach to help them use the products to hold them accountable, someone just like them, a regular person, it was important enough to give up 25% of their income on these products to this coach to make sure the program is used and people see results versus just selling something and having it sit on a shelf. that's a powerful message to me. That says to me that they genuinely care about their customers and want to make sure they see results. Like I said, I'm not saying that they're, not interested in earning an income, because of course they are, but they were extremely successful before coaches, and they continue this coach opportunity because it helps people get results that they want and keep results, right? That's what's so important about it. So a lot of people know the brand because of all the media promotion and brand awareness that they do for us, because we don't have to do that. Personal websites. You get 3 websites that Beachbody provides you totally free. And if you've ever run a business before, a $16 a month fee for the websites alone is very reasonable. You get an online office. You get product warehousing. We've talked about this a few times. We hold no inventory. Someone goes on your website, they order, it gets shipped to them. Easy, right? You don't have to hold it. You don't have to buy it and wait for someone to buy it from you. Customer service. If they have any issues, if there's any problems, the customer service will help them. Technical support, marketing. They send out communications for us. We get training and success on demand, which is also training. And this $16 a month fee covers all the credit card transaction fees. So you pay 2.5% every time you run a credit card. If you own a business, that. And we don't have to pay that fee. That is covered in our $15.95 monthly fee. So there's some awesome stuff covered in that fee. And trust me, as a business owner, it is well worth it to pay that and not have to deal with any of this stuff yourself. I would say for me, the biggest thing is the website, the not holding inventory ourselves, and the credit card fee, because that saves me a ton of time and money, which we know time is money, right? So I will go. That is what we have today. I will see if I'll check our groups, Jenny, and see if anyone has any questions. You have any questions coming in for you?
No, not that I.
Okay. All right. I have one. All right. Do you want to answer this? Someone asked if you have to be a fitness professional to do this.
Definitely not. I know myself, I'm far from a fitness professional. I just go off of what works for me, what I see works for other people. Sharing my results helps other people, vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, we have some girls on the team that are fitness professionals, we have some group fitness instructors and personal trainers. And this sort of supplements their business, because when they're not teaching Group X and when they're not helping these people in a personal session, they can give them these workouts to do, right? Which is so important. But the nice thing about Beachbody is that they are the professionals and we're just the cheerleaders. So you definitely don't need to be a fitness professional to do this, which is super awesome in my opinion. And then we answered this question, but someone just asked if they've never worked out in their life, can they do this? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I mean, I was so overweight when I started, and I'm still not at my goal. It's definitely a journey. And since my accident, I am starting over. I didn't walk for 2 months, so I had to learn how to walk again before I could start working out. And I've just started my first program a week ago. So if you've never worked out before, this is a perfect opportunity, because you can share your story with others and have people kind of join you for the ride, right? Instead of going it alone, because we all know to do this alone is hard and people quit, right? They say, this is too hard for me. I'm just going to quit. And I mean, the support we have, and I mean, I love our challenge groups, but I absolutely love the coaches on the team. I'm sure Jenny can attest to that. Everyone's they become my friends. Jenny and I weren't friends before we started, and now, she invited me to her wedding. We're real life friends. Do you have anything to add?
I don't think so. I feel like this is something that anybody can do. Like we were saying, you don't have to be a fitness professional, even if you never worked out a day in your life. That's okay, because everybody starts somewhere. You just got to start.
Yeah, you just have to start. That's correct. It's a start. It's a start that stops most people, right? That's what they say. You just have to start. So
the hardest part is starting.
That's right. We will let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining us. If you missed any part of this, the recording link is the same exact as the live link. So you are welcome to, scroll back and replay things or whatever you would like. So thanks for joining, and we will chat with you all later.